swinging the ball away. So just reading the conditions for the bowlers, very, very, very important. And again, feet of the batsman absolutely concretized on the back. You really want to move your feet, and that is what is all important for the bowler. Just use and bowl it right up there for the batsman. Make the bat, make the pads of the batsman arguably questioned. so that the ball will go in an angle to him. It's now officially the last ball of the over coming up. What an over from Wally this. And inside it, that saved him. A great mix of the lens from Mr. Wally. So JSB, welcome to the LFC. It's 15, 2 gone 15 for 1. Hello. So 16 for 1 after 2 overs. So Rahul went with me. So Manish, after getting up, was out, was just a stellar Yorker, where the toss went for a toss in that first over. I was just describing about Hitman. It is Jasprit Bumrah who was out. Yeah. Short ball trying to pull. Short arm jabs and pulls are then one of the important components is always for a left-hander or right-hander respectively because they try to just drag it back from outside the off stump. So yes, the back of the lens always very advantageous to the bowlers is really good stuff from Trinetra. Again, that is straight back over the ball. That's one box. What a great super batting from Rahul. Again, shot. But yes, he's been really careful with Trinetra because in the last over as well, you see what the right-hander did to him. Once the ball is full, it will go out of the ground, and no doubt about that. That is what you can ideally learn from his captain. So instrumental, keeping it back of the lens, and very strategical as a bowler. You ought to be in the power plays, especially the batsman will definitely want to look for that odd one where the ball is in the slot. So just slide back, changing the field because I am having an attacking field always important. We can play on the front foot. This is nice bowling. This is really great stuff. That's just curving away. Absolutely beautiful bowling this to India over. 3 gone, 21 gone. So 3 gone, 1 for 1. Wally into second. Yes. Tentative. The way Rahul is moving. So exactly this is what is the difference between any ordinary or an experienced bowler. They know exactly where to go. Now have a look at this backed offside field and he's exactly making the batsman drive on the front foot. But ideally that's a risk, there's no doubt about that for the batsman. Well, his instinct will definitely be questioned. And he definitely try to do something different here. That's really well bowled. That is really well bowled. The calling should be perfect there, diving in. So yes, you don't want these runouts. Is the last week as well. You see, even talking discussing about that. Well, how the runouts have really affected different fielders at different paces. Arguably, very very important component is running in between the wickets. Today we have seen Arnav sprinting time is in between the crease. Trying to go big there. But yes, important for Wally will be how he use himself. We conventionally see the captain apply himself. We normally see two bowlers being operated in the power play, two, 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 and conventionally, if there is a third bowler, it will definitely come on as well. As soon as move for a pad there, but Wally, it will be very, very clever. How is he going to operate himself? Because he has been with them. So back on the match. I was talking previously discussing how Wally will be using himself. We conventionally see the bowlers who are on some saving their overs or at least bowling to even there was a talking between how Jasprit Bumrah should be used in that final against New Zealand. Ideally, 2 overs in the power play and 2 overs in the back end. What is on the back of Wali's mind? Well, no, it's not far from the off stump there. Just exactly catching one line and bowling. So yes, we normally see bowlers mixing up those lengths, but yes, controlling and bowling one channel is always important. So the frequency will be there more of getting a wicket. So we talk about the game, we talk about this being a game of setups and bowlers being very clever, but talk about the control, maintaining one channel. Last ball of the fourth coming up. Should have been more closer to the off stump, but it was easy for the batsman to get a single. So finally off the strike, Rahul. So 2-4 gone, 22 for 1. Lahore, 22 for 1. Those highlights of the inning so far. That first over, Manish hit a 4 to 6 back to back. So he was at his highest bid, but after that, Wally has been superb. The batsman just trying to play across the line is all important. The balance is always important. That's a run. He's got a run out. Well, the umpire says like wise. This as far as the highlights of the innings so far, only apart from one boundary and a six, the bowlers have been off the mark, on the mark, running and steaming, and especially that first wicket, something to celebrate. The captain Wali himself, because once the batsman is looking in high rhythm, it is imperative for you to dismiss the other bowler. His instinct was challenged. He has risen to the occasion. Just bowled a fantastic, and the toss jump went for a toss. Again, making room. The batsman, yes, coming back to Wali. Most upright seam we see the laminar forces which are more dominant for the upright seam because the air as well helps you get more swing, and air combined with the laminar force allows you even more that much weight, and even more the degree of swing improves. The degree of swing improves just because of the pressure difference. Again, just playing across the line is Rahul completely rested, but at the moment 7 in 14. So the average power play score on this ground has been somewhere around 40. So the boundaries have not come by. The last 21 balls, there has been no boundary. And again, trying to improve, trying to go big. The bowler not giving him absolutely any space to reckon. That's in the air there. Oh, wider of the field there. So yes, exactly. Cover your stumps, play towards the pitch of the ball. That is what is important. It's just sideline, not picking the pitch of the ball. Says that is hinting you as a bowler. You're just hinting him to bowl more closer to the stumps. Again, the chance of being created is just wide of the stumps, but the yet chance was created. Last ball of the fifth. That's in the air. Oh, the chair is up. Now we have seen how good have the batsmen been using the pace today. The batsman using the bowler space and dispatching it over the boundary for a six in the same region. So 5 on 26 for one. Anna, 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 Anna. So 26 for one after five. Last ball, last over of the power play coming up. Ah, that's beautifully played. That was nicely played. That was there to be hit. It was slightly over the pitch. Well, a boundary coming almost after 25 balls. So this has been the average dot ball, average boundary frequency on this ground. That's really nicely played from Puneet. That's really nicely played. Waited for the ball and has seen that gap towards extra cover. Dispatched it for four. Wow, that's big! Wow, a big guy, better! The whistle's just gone. Oh, the ball is just going. The ball is going towards the transformer there. Wow, what an extravagant shot there. That traveled. Ideally, number of wickets falling in the average wicket to ball ratio in this match. Nicely played away, but yes, these misfields are really not entertaining, but definitely entertaining for the man in blue. But today, how good have the wrists been of the batsman? Here, even seen how Arnav used his wrists against Jay. Especially, he brought that wrist work used for the singles. So it's all in all feeling very important, especially when you're getting these wickets and choking the opposition team in the power play. Veera gets off the mark with the two. That's really good bowling. It's really good bowling. So nicely defended away by Veera. Six gone, 39 for two. change in the field. So today, yes, the captains have been really good, rotating this field. That smash back! Wow, what a boundary! Oh, Puneet just stands and stares and admires that shot. So today we have even seen Arnav smashing it past back the bowler. Well, take that, buddy. So just remembering the Watson and Dhoni instincts in the 2010 India versus Australia series. All those memories fresh. Making room! Yes, swinging about and everything. The fortune will come like this. It's swinging about and everything. Swing your bat and everything. Once you play fearless, even the luck will be with you. That's good bowling. Is that a wide? Yes, it is a wide. Well, Puneet has been coming with a very clear license and the intent. Go for everything. And the moment the bowlers are feeding to his strength, bowling it straight, bowling it full, and swing. Puneet swinging, he's been in devastating touch so far. And with the last boundary, he brought his 5,000 runs. Dances down the track and the field. Oh, that was a dolly. That was an absolute dolly. The fielder had to take that. Well, a little late in reacting towards that. He thought it was an absolute easy catch. Yes, the ball did come to him, but in the end, dropping a sitter. So yes, the luck stays with the fearless. Isn't it 8 gone, 61 for 2? The last one, they had to take that. They had to take Puneet's wicket because he's striking at the rate of knots 34 in 20. Striking at a 500, striking at 170. So again, have a look at this. It's another batsman. Same in the last match. The captain was not informed. The last 5 innings only averaging 9. And it's only a difference of one match, isn't it? That really gets a batsman back to form. So spin into introduction straight away. Ready into the attack and dances down the ground. So yes, today we have seen even Rishi how well he has been bowling exactly parallel to the eye line sideways. He has been channeling sideways exactly parallel to the eye line of the eye line of the umpire. It has been those flighters. But how is it? Ravin bowling. But high arm action. Empire down and that's out. That's out. Veera is gone. Well, has just seen his partner swinging and everything, trying to go big, but missing it all together. Well, was that a ball which he had to play down the ground? But no, full. When you're reaching for the ball again, pick the line of the ball. So important. So we'll talk about the non-bowling arm. And in these sort of bowlers, the non-bowling arm is very, very important. So, but at the moment, that's a third wicket on Veera. LVW for 562 for 3. Again, a balanced game, isn't it? A partnership just building, just as the last game, it was a partnerships which were just building and the wickets falling apart at a very regular intervals. So it has been head to head like that till the over number 15. But suppose that those extra runs which really hurt you as a team, isn't it? So good, high arm. Actually, there are many bowlers who bowl like Reddy. The non-bowling action just gives you that balance, gives you that stability on what ball and one ball to bowl, what to channelize. This is tough. Picking a bowler with a high arm action because above the eye line always. Tough to pick bowlers like this, but yet the man with the golden arms always goes up. He already has three in the mix. So ready, getting that first wicket. Sanju! Well, Sanju Samson, we know. It's same once we remember this name, we had to remember Sanju Samson. What a brilliant knock against West Indies, against England in the semis. So Sanju's love for cricket, what will it be at the grassroots? So here he is facing his first ball. He's getting a drifter. That's a wonderful ball. He's just got those drifter, nicely defended it away. Well, non-bowling action, especially the non-bowling action, the non-bowling arm roll in high arm actions. Yes, a critical ball. So slow, and this batsman says, I'll play too slow as well. He'll just defend it. So he has a non-bowling arm. The guiding arm is a critical for cricketing bowlers. Generate good momentum, maintain balance, especially for the bowlers with the high arm action. We'll keep the discussion here with the last ball of the over. Wide down the left side. Also run added to the tally. So that is how. That's drift. Well, even very clever. He's channelizing even the round arm as well. So Mozart, the non-bowling, exactly generating that momentum. He's generating that momentum, that balance, and that raise. It should be raised, and it's absolutely exactly raised during that load up. See, have a look at this. Exactly raised when he's pulling absolutely straight, exactly loaded up, and he's sharply bowling more towards the hip. It's a nice action that Reddy has got. Has got that first wicket in the over 64 for 3. Well, once you're about to complete the action exactly at the load up, as Google said, that you have to exactly rotate the arm and the ball, and that arm comes from the hip. So yes, that gives you momentum, that gives you balance. So the non-bowling action is very, very important, very critical, especially as I talk in high arm actions. So once it is accelerated down the hip, acting as a lever, exactly to accelerate the action, space or spin, and especially once we note in Reddy's action, exactly that is coming down. The non-bowling arm is coming down as a lever, is getting the ball to drift. So now spinner is into the attack, so going around the wicket. So these are the nuances we have seen from Arnav as well. But most of Arnav was bowling at pace, but Himanshu here is getting some drift away with the air. So yes, getting that drift. That's nicely placed away. So yes, we have the heroes of the month for February 2026. One of the only platforms which covers grassroots so well. So grassroots, that's again going for a single. So yes, grassroots cricket continues to reward players, contribute with consistency, with commitment. That is what exactly these batsmen are doing at the moment. Punit will be very, very important. His commitment with alongside consistency, especially he's clearing that front leg and down the leg side. He has been absolutely strong. 1-6 went out of the ground. And how is he batting against the spinners will be important. Dances down the track. So he has three boundary riders on the leg side, exactly bowling. to the field. So, what are the field options once the off spinners are coming round the wicket? So, yes, long on, long off, ultimate, always the ultimate options if the bowler wants to fly the ball. But yes, quicker outside the off stump. Yes, quicker outside the just over the wicket keeper there. Just talking about this, quicker outside the off stump, back of the length. This deep mid wicket, the cow corner. The deep square leg will automatically be in place because the batsman would love to play those cross barrel shots, want to just swing it away. So last ball of the 10th coming up. That's really good bowling. That's really wonderful bowling from Himanshu. So the last 2 overs have been very, very tight, generating only 8 runs and a wicket between the two spinners. So halfway through, 10 overs, 70 for 3. So 73 after the end of the first half of the first innings. We're into the final 10. So ready it will be. The man with the golden arm has got that wicket. A very, very important breakthrough. Yes, we changed the tens, and this contest is always going to be interesting. Punit batting on 37. He definitely enjoyed batting in that environment with the breeze blowing, with the batsman, with the bowler trying to make the batsman play across the line. But what they want, that's nicely played into the gap there. It's nicely slided. It's a good effort on the field. Yes, even in the first half, we have seen how the field has glided in and just pushed it back. So yes, all these fielding signs very, very encouraging as far as the bowlers are concerned. Bowling it nicely, dancing down the track. Oh, fielder again reached there. It had to be stopped, definitely under the eyes. It had to be stopped. Well, Ricky and Trinitra out there. Well, they did reach towards the second time where the ball has gone towards the boundary like that. They'll have to be really active on the field. Have to be really active on the field. It was once a catch dropped in the field too, where the fielder just stopped, couldn't catch the ball. That's pulled away with ease. Once more. Well, Kunit is getting those boundaries. In fact, the field is giving him boundaries. However, the boundaries come, he'll take them. If he moves on to 48 with back-to-back boundaries. What an innings it has been. It was a wonderful inning so far. Striking at a 178. Oh, that's big! Towards the side spring! And he brings up a magnificent half century. Well, yes, now he realizes that that is a super half century. What a shot that was towards the pitch of the ball. Straight, clean as a vessel. Oh, it was just enjoying the third six. A grand style to bring his 50. Mesmerizing, controlled, fearless, and as well very rewarding. A great half century. So this is a milestone day. So last week was a milestone day for Bharat where he got towards 100 today. In fact, that time Bharat got 5K runs. Same exactly like Puneet. So today Puneet got a half century on unleashing a milestone. Well, are we seeing a special now from him? He really needs to carry on a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. The next few overs, when once he's there, he would want to ensure the team goes past 170 mark. Bowl it slow, you bowl it fast. That's four. Well, what happened there? Well, the bowler didn't realize there was a fielder there. There was no fielder there. He became predictable on that occasion. Well, Puneet is only predicting shots. Well, he's just gun batting this. He's just spotting like that. He's just spotting the field places like that. He's just picking up dots this. Is that out there? No. The umpire said no. So yes, wanting to access towards the leg side, but what over this? 21 coming off. It's a mighty over this. 11 gone, 91 for 3. DJ Sim, simply synchronicity, isn't it? Well, one shot hits you and it synchronizes. Six, four, four. Oh, wow. That's nicely played away. So, one thing the bowler would definitely want to remember is don't give the batsman that pace, especially outside the off stump to place those shots. They just guide you away for boundaries like that. So, Himanshu was very good in that last over. That's in the air, and this time, oh, oh no, the catch is going down. This is number two. The chances being created in the last over two. We have seen the boundaries just come like that. But yes, he's just relying on his timing, hardly seeming to time it, and we are seeing the ball out of the ground. An appeal there. Just see, hardly time how he's playing Punit is so effortless, so good. Once you go in the last over, what wrong with Ready to is was very, very predictable. So slow. The Punit understood his trajectory. That should not be as a bowler for you. Faster one and dances down the track. So muscle memory, isn't it? Well, muscle memory of the batsman. Who can really control it except the batsman himself? Well, even the muscle memory of the partner is a very funny instance. This muscle memory of the partner definitely as well be controlled. Once a batsman like this is so aggressive, the partner at the other end in the back of the mind will be thinking, well, if one batsman can time, why can't me? So this was same like an instance that has happened in that first week where Om was going and striking at brilliant strike rate, and the batsman in the opposite end just wanted to strike like that, and they were out. That's nicely placed away. Basically, the moment trying to use a pace, that's an appeal. Himanshu is appealing. Well, the decision is going towards the third umpire. This will be a close call. We'll all wait for the decision. That's out. Well, it was a very, 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 very close call. That's and imagine which batsman is going back to the hut after a superb 50. Well, just in the wake of a single, just in wake of wanting a quick single, they've got a big, big batsman out, a huge wicket that will definitely lift the spirits of the opposition. That is the RAMKY Towers up. So no special knock today. So after immediately getting to a 50, after a six, he's run out. So he's gone. That's the fourth wicket down for RAMKY Estates. It's Puneet who's run out for 54. In fact, 59. The 93 for 4. So here, the role of Sanju will be more monumental. How is he going to play? In the process, Kiran comes. That's good bowling. That is really good bowling. He was asking the batsman and giving the batsman that width and some room to play with, but not now. Bowling it wider of the off stumps, faster. Of the pro lines, if the off spinner ought to bowl that line. 93 for 4 after 12. A wicket of a successful wicket of Puneet in the over.
Boys, come on, boys, come on. Boys, come on, boys. Same ball, boys, same ball. भैया फील्ड चेक करो एक बार
So 93 for 4. An interesting passage of play. This is where Reddy has been predictable. Bowling it too slow outside the off stump, and batsman was able to cut. And that is how Supuneet had taken him on in that last over. If you're bowling, and especially with that high arm actions, if you're bowling again, bowling exactly spot on, the fielder will be kept very busy at cover point. There's no doubt about that. He'll be running more towards his left, more towards his right. Kiran made his way to the crease. That's good bowling. That is really good bowling. Have a look at this. So exactly that non-bowling arm and the role that it does in Reddy's bowling, it exactly acts as a lever. Amen. Down the ground, single. So yes, non-bowling arm and the role that is playing in Reddy's action as ball of the 13th. So smashed away. Oh, hesitation. That could have been taking a run out there. A 13 gone, 96 for 4. And 96 for 4. The last one have been an absolute tragedy as well. Striker was not interested. The non-striker went towards the crease. Then it was striker's turn. That's smashed away. Straight to the field, straight down the ground for a single. The striker was interested. In fact, the non-striker was interested to take her, and he went towards the strikers in the strikers end. He had to come. He rejected. Come to the non-strikers end. That's beautifully smashed away. That Ricky will give up the chase. What a shot from Kiran that is. The 100 is out with that four. This is just tremendous batting. This the faster one channeled slightly outside the off stump. The hands, have a look at the hands, how beautifully he's picked up. Well, Ricky, there are absolutely no chance. A fighter, a full toss. Well, when you get a good ball away, a bad ball bowler is always a very good hit there. Lucky wasn't it? Luck more going the last two in the towards the bowler, now towards the batsman. Nice. He's trying to do this, Sanju. Just trying to find that gap in between the two fielders, but exactly not able to get that gap. Yes, 18, 16 is at the time he try to go big. An appeal is definitely going down like the umpire. Immediately after the appeal said, umpire immediately just said, just missing the leg there. And that's smashed away. So predominantly those lines, the batsman will try to hit you hard. Striking soft answers are 14 gone. 103 for 4. So it's 103 for 4 after 14. So you're clearly discussing about that lever, the non-bowling arm, exactly in the fixed position where your hand is pivoted. It gives you that momentum, and with Reddy's action is slightly bowling. He's exactly bowling those, but it gives you that momentum. What type of bowler you are, it gives you that ideal momentum, especially with a high arm action. So non-bowling arm absolutely crucial. So he's into his final over 3 overs, 1 for 27. Just start changing the fielder today. Very calm in the way the field, the bowlers and the captain has been setting his fields. Last over of a spell. That's really well bowled. That is really well bowled. Using that non-bowling action so wonderfully. He's ready. So we are waiting for another milestone. This time slight turn here. So the cheer, if they're wanting trying to go for a big one and take the chances. That's very well bowled. Is there a run out? No. On the top of the ball, on the top of the ball, on the top of the stump. Reddy was just indicating that exactly on the top of the stump, there might have been some chance. Yes, some slight fielding play. And we have seen the bowler, the batsman is just keeping away. Oh, again luring the batsman to go for a biggie. It's high time Kiran and Sanju. Sanju 10 in 21. Can he really go big? The dot balls. More important. The slower is wonderful bowling the way he's channeling his stump lines. Once a certain batsman is out, have a look at how there is a big difference. So last ball of what a fantastic over from Reddy so far. Only one of it. Oh, that's in the air there. And finally they hold on to one. They hold on to one. Yeah, it looks in the air. It looks in the air. Gets to reward for some great bowling finally. And And the 15th over and the spell ends with a success. Half the side is gone back in the hut for the estates. It's 104 for 5. Well, 16 on 109 for 5. Very interesting. As I was discussing, when would Wally bring himself back? 2 overs, 1 for 5. He was absolutely wonderful in that power play. There's so many bowling options he has. Neitra, he has. Wally himself has 2 overs more. Rahul, too. So, three more bowling options with Reddy and Himanshu bowling out. Yes, conceding 48 runs in between them. It's an economy of 6. So, that's what spinners do to you. Full toss and straight to the fielder there. That's a no ball, in fact, given away by the umpire. So the runs have been very hard to come by with Sanju, who got that lofted shot, lofted extra cover drive in the last over, really trying to go big now. Dances down the track there, Ricky. Good fielding there. Does a cleanup job really, really well. So one feature even in the innings, Omi last time was that interception points, especially playing on the front foot. So important are the interception points of the batsman. Batsman stopping his shot there. Will the batsman want to go back for two? No. So important as I was talking about these interception points of the batsman. Very, very, very important to me. Was using this, especially on the front foot. The 2 to 3 meters, the 2 to 3 meter interception point has been the go-to interception point for him. Yes, the more dot balls, the better. It's Sanju after getting a boundary 16 in 27. Time for him to have the ante now. The bowlers upping their ante at the moment. Rahul continuing on his great performance. And again, dot ball, bowling again. That is what I was talking about. Even in the right from the start, you can swing the ball, you can seam the ball. But yes, bowl it exactly on one spot with control takes a heart out. Inside it, straight through to the wicket keeper. And he's not finding the reprieve where where is he going to get that boundary from? Sanju as well. Today, Arna will be so proud. Again, just playing before the ball had arrived to him. So is that the end of 17? Yes, it's the end of 17, 112 for 5. So 112 for 5 as expected. Well, how would Bali control himself back? So it's retired out. Who's it? Is it Sanju who's going out? So it's a batsman retired. We wait. Who's the new batsman who has arrived in the crease? So Wally it will be to start his second spell. Well, Gulam is a new man into the batting crease. Will he repay the faith of the captain? So it was right decision. Just Sanju couldn't find the ball onto the bat, couldn't time it. 16 in 27. Apart from one boundary, he has been struggling in the crease. But interesting phase this. Well, Wally, have a look at this. The ball is exactly curving and moving into the batsman at this point of time. We normally talk about the bowlers having great challenges, especially once that vigor on the ball, especially the new ball is gone out. But now with Wali around, there is no losing vigor. Finally splits the gap. That's nicely placed away from by engineer. Well, engineers are constructors, isn't it? These are very, very, very important phases. He's waited for the ball. Let's see. At the last moment, opened the face of the bat there. A wider of third man. That's great batting. That well with Wally around, he'll give you that face. Yes, he'll just give you that face. Open the face of the bat there. Yes, in fact, nicely angled away for boundary. This all in all a very important boundary for MEP engineer too. So yes, engineers are constructing. It's high time he starts constructing that innings. Construct it big. This is just the start. Slight change now. The gully is in gap covered. That's in the air. Three fielders converging. In fact, no man's land. One bounce to Wally there and appeal. Well, a Satiq throw. That throw on point on the top of the stumps. So this was what they were really aiming from right from the word go. Yes, we've seen fielding on the boundary. In fact, 12 runs coming that way with misfield. Yes, the ball stopping. So yes, that has been the difference between Arnav and the rest of the batsmen. Arnav has been just watching the ball and exactly playing it on the bounce. We've seen in the last match how good the batsmen were so good on the offside, just waited for the ball. So yes, as a batsman, you have to wait for the ball, especially the ball is stopping. That's in the air. Trinitra could he have gone on to the ball there? But yes, instead he has made the ball arrive towards him. No issues. This 18 gone, 119 for 5. So would it be Trinetra or would it be someone else or would it be Rahul to bowl his final over? So yes, I believe it would be Rahul who would bowl his final over. So it's 119 for 5. And that's smashed away. Ricky has been kept very, very busy. But talk about irrespective regions. Ricky has been absolutely proactive in the field. That is what you get with the fielders on the boundaries. They'll be kept proactive. They have to run the boundary riders. Would this be a run out? Oh,
Baji, good kick, backup, right? Baji,
yes. If there would have been a backup, there would have been a what score would be aiming. Ah, that's at the base of the stand. That's bowled. The third batsman bowled in innings. Well, engineer, after getting that boundary, will just wanted to continue that onslaught. Yes, when the score has to be there, he has to get the dot ball frequency was increasing. For the Warriors, yes, he frequently gets wicket like this. It's 121 for 6. Well, I believe the ball has dipped on to the batsman due to the air. Missing it all together was engineer on that occasion. He's gone after scoring a boundary. It's 121 for 6. Srikanth, the hero, makes his way to the crease. So he's in at number 8. It's not much to cheer as far as Srikanth, but he can bat. Srikanth averaging 25, a strike rate of 108. Are we seeing some railguard action from Srikanth? But yes, we are definitely seeing action from the Warrior bowlers. No doubt about that. Ah, that smashed away, Ricky. Exactly why long off says. More in a deep cover position. Says yes, thank you. Rahul has no, yes, there's more two balls remaining in Rahul's spell. Wow, what a staggering spell it has been. 3.41 for 13 from Rahul. That's again bowling it wider, trying to slam it down the ground. One of the strategies the bowlers really employ in those final phase. So, 122 for 6. పొద్దున 40 బంజే బండి. It's 127 for 6. Ali bowling absolutely wicket to wicket. To see the swing, we are getting to see the bowler bowling on the mark. Full. I just described Wali with Jasprit Bumrah's nuances. He's answering that. Last two balls of the innings remain. That's swiped across there. I believe swiveled too much across to the off stump there. He has really got a fielder a deep mid wicket. They're trying to launch that. Well, Valli is struggling there. What happened to him? So, yes, that's the end of 20. The RAMKY Estates end on 129 for 6. Yes, we'll be talking about this match after a very short and a sweet break. Don't go away. Last match, last Monday, like 114. So back on air, 2 over 17 for no loss. Nathan and Vikas playing nicely at the moment. Driving is Vikas there. But what a six from Trinetra it was. Simply outstanding to watch. Uh, the timing today has been on top gear. Oh, and it's got an inside edge there. So Veera is just continuing his second over. That's how neat and how good and agile are these actions. Some actions are just very good analyzing, very pleasing to the eye. So Veera's actions the same like that. So that's nicely driven away. So yes, they can definitely be relaxed as only restricting the opposition to 130. So Puneet was a standout, the opener, 59 in 32 today. What an innings it was from that man. Just ensuring the field is right. A full toss, Trinitra missing that is going to the gap. Would he want to go back to two? And easy, very easy picking. Well, that would have sailed into the crowd. So yes, talk about that innings. So again, out of that 129, so 48% have come from Trinetra's, sorry, from Sumit's bat, Puneet's bat, in fact. So just shows how important are you for the openers. That's beautifully driven away straight to the fielder. But yes, that head position and the form with the intent with which the batsman comes really says you that first ball sets the tempo for the rest of the innings. So first ball is very important. So Vira, have a look at this, just going wider of the crease, but yes, it's slightly collapsing after the follow through. We will talk about that. 3 gone, 23 without a wicket. Yes, have a look at that Vira with such a nice and a very good action, but at the follow through, he's collapsing and just going sidelines. You have to go through and complete your action. So again, once if you collapse as a bowler, no meaning for your action, isn't it? Because that follow through is very, very important. The load up, the follow through, and once you complete the action, it's so very important. It really tells how you are as a bowler. That follow through tells the shape of the bowler. It's nicely worked away. So Kiran into his second. The first over, that was where Trinetra struck him for a six. So bowling round the wicket, well, only few instances where the right handers go round the wicket in the power play. That is smashed away. You cannot give anything in Trinetras are already two boundaries for him. So 107 in 101. They know. They clearly know. Gone about the things. Pali will be next. Coming in the captain himself. That's good bowling. That is really good bowling. Bowling it very, very full. But is that risky or rewarding? Because the field inside Zizan, you're asking for trouble bowling that length. One slightly Trinetra adjusts himself, that would go out of the ground. Yes, sir, I just done this. Full jump on the legs, and that's beautifully put away before. Oh, we'll have a look at that swing. It went wider of the awesome. That's a wide there. But yes, I remember in one of the instances where Arjuna's Nani was the bowler. He really used to bowl like this round the wicket. He used to choke the opposition. But his strategy was very different than Kiran. That's nicely driven. That's right. That's very healthy. So right from the word go today, they were very clear with their plans. The captain during the pre-match analysis, during the toss time, just said we're not concentrating much on the others' game. We just know our strength, and they're really playing in with that settled side. That's what that settled side brings you to the table. The mindset, the game plans. They know their strengths. Inside is there. Just trying to play on to the offside. It's going to a short square. So 4 gone, 30 without a wicket. So in fact, 4 gone, 30 for no loss. So we know the grassroots has become very busy the last 10 years. So many leagues. The cricket has been just next level. Once the introduction of cricket heroes has been there, the cricket heroes have been just next level. There has been cricket happening pan India, in fact. So many cricket matches, in fact, more than 2,000 matches unofficially, which are being broadcasted on a regular basis. So just can understand the intensity of the cricket which is being going on. So the standard of the cricket streaming, umpiring has increased. So Ravi is a new bowler into the bowling crease. That's helped along its way. And he's welcome with a loose ball. Has gone before. That's mostly the poor start this from Ravi. Well, you're having the swing, just utilize it. But on the legs, with Vikas in good form, he'll put you away. That's cleaned up on the leg stump. Well, Ravi, bowl like this, bowl like this, and you will get reap rewards. That's wonderfully bowled. Just a smart correction in the lens. And with the swing, he has had it. That's the reason I talk about control the degree of swing. So once you're controlling the degree of swing, it's very easy. Castling the stumps. Oh, castling the stumps has been so good, isn't it? We've seen the captain Wally knocking off the opener today. Yes, we've seen the captain knocking off Manish with a fantastic Yorker, but have a look at the ball tailing in. What a sight for a right-hander. So it has been the sight for right-handers today. Sight has been quite ravishing. So it's that wicket of Vikas. So once you get that star, well, you cannot have answers to some kind of balls. So change in umpires now. So one umpire leaves, another umpire retreats. Knocked on the pads there. Knocked on the pads there. Was that missing the leg? Was that missing the leg? Reckons the umpire. That was a great ball. What a great ball that was. The ball jagging back in. Once the degree of swing is controlled, and have a look at Ravi. So that's the reason he is the engineer. He's constructing that win at the moment for the team. That's real. That's nicely played again. Slightly lazy in the field. Oh, in front of point. That's beautiful batting there from Dylan. Nalin running. He waited for the ball. Long ball. Have a look at the way they are controlling the strokes with the top hand. The first match, and here's another batsman in the second match, controlling the strokes with the top hand. Simply brilliant. That's again smashed away. This time in front of point. That's again poor there. That's absolutely poor there. Well, not entertaining at all. Not entertaining at all. This. The ball just went to him. He had to just catch and throw it. But dropping it in that way, she went to the boundary. That's helped along the way. Did he get the timing? Oh no! Well, what happened was it because of the sun there? Oh, Ravi will be considering himself very unlucky here. What else could he have done? He has done everything. But yet, where the over would have fetched him 2 wickets, has fetched him only one. It's 5 on 44 for one. So 44 for one. We have our organizer, Mr. Shoaib, on the way. And welcome, sir. It's a new bowler. He's being kept very, very busy, ensuring all the hospitality of the clients is ensured. So he is coming back, top hand, determining the direction, providing that stability, top class today. That's beautifully driven away. Oh, that's just kissed off the bat. This is great fielding there. Well, great fielding in front of Kama. Oh, talk about top hand. Talk about top hand again. Just look at the way he held the shape on the stroke. Nalin. Sorry, Trinethra it was. Holding his shape absolutely perfectly. But two more added to the tally. Now just a shift in the field. With more fielders in front of cover he's taking. Is he going in, standing at the point? Yes, it is. That's nicely played away. That's nicely played away. See, so another feature here, Trinetra, he waited on the ball. So important are the eyes. So important. So important are the hands. Important are the eyes. He waited for the ball. So yes, that's a clear indication he has the assessment of the pitch. It's again beautifully read. So that's the reason in front of cover they're having more fielders. So yes, even the bowling team not giving away. So as a bowler and a captain, you really have to read a batsman in what strong zones. They have clearly read Trinita's strong zones here. Ah, just mixing up those lines. This time slightly back of the length. The last one making him play more on the front foot. Conventionally talk about those driving at the last few more expansive drives. He's there, a wicket around the corner from Gulam. That's nicely driven. No, not at all. With Trinetra's technique, I don't think. Well, he's very settled, very calm. But yes, what can the bowler do different? What Shabarni did different today is getting those slow balls in. Is there something from Gulam? Gulam, there you go. We will talk about his action later. But yes, the sixth over ends in a single, and that's an overthrow. Well, 2 runs added to the tally. So the Warriors going at a very healthy pace. Six gone, 49 for one. So the 50 is up. 51 for one. So the 50 for one. So coming back again to Gulam's action. Yes, he's running in, steaming again, collapsing. Oh, just swivel the clocks. Oh, boy, man, that's more risky that. Well, Lakshman in that stroke from Trinetra. Wow, 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 beautiful wrists from Trinetra. Well, swiveled across to the off stump. Lakshman plays this more ironically. So just ironical, more for the bowler here. Well, majestic stuff from the batsman. This. Well, we talk about wrists. Wow. And that too, dragging it from the off stump, swiveling. That's really ironical. That's ironical as far as the bowler is concerned, and majestic from the batsman. Absolutely had no chance. Well, he'll retreat back and coming to bowl again. Ravi. That's smashed away. Fielder will just watch it. A fielder at sweeper and score ball in from Ravi. What a shot that was from Trinitra again. That's again cut away. Fielder will watch it. William Majesty. Trinitra is batting beautifully. After the end of 764 for wow. The commentator, you just said majestic with the wrists, isn't it? Well, there is majesty on the offside. And your majesty, that is Trinitra. Wow. He can wait for the ball. He can cut it. He can just play on the front foot. Wow. The stride, the technique. So Puneet is into the attack. 15 runs coming in the last over. That's really well played, and that's through the field. But the running runs coming thick and fast. Three boundaries. What majestic batting. It was absolutely majestic from Trinetra in the last over. Just quickly, his strike rate shifts. That emotions shifted onto the offside. That control in the control that he has brought in the leg side about to his game. Nalin. We talk about the control of his top hand, but wrists you have to have more of a bottom hand. Wow. That smashed down the ground. Fielder. Oh, fielder attacking right there. Gulam just said, Aja, Aja, Aja. Well, it was more onto the fielder. It was Mahendra, I believe. It was Mahendra who had to stop that. Well, तालमेल में थोड़ा गड़बड़ पर बैट्समैन के तालमेल में कोई गड़बड़ नहीं Majesty, it's just getting on and on. Runs coming thick and fast. So Puneet is into the bowling crease. So just moving him away. Well, friendly gestures on the field. So cricket is all fun, isn't it? So yes, 64 for one. We're just reminiscing so many knocks. We'll talk about this after the last ball of the eighth. The ball stayed low. The batsman adjusts well. It's a walk in the park for Trinitra at the moment. Just goes on. So Nalin striking at 190. Trinitra with 30. So 8 gone, 72 for 1. Seventy-two. 72. That's in the air. Trinitra with the smashing six. Wow. Well, త్రినేత్రుడు ఎవరు శివుడు అబ్బా మన ఈ త్రినేత్రుడు స్మాషింగ్ షాట్ ఆడుతున్నాడు. జస్ట్ కొంచెం గ్యాప్ తీసుకుంటున్నామో లేదో బ్యాట్స్మెన్ ఇస్ ఆన్ స్వింగ్. You don't want to bowl to his strength at all. Wow, just shot. Just amazing stroke. Just one more in the zone. Well, Trinitra is in the zone today. Just leveling across, helping it away. He didn't get the timing he would have wanted, but yes, two more. Have a look at Trinetra's play. Offside, onside, wrists, bottom hand. We talk about his stride, talk about his balance. Only two components of his game. That stride and the wrists. They have been absolutely perfect. The way he has been meeting the ball. So superb today. So just about time. He's in a hurry to finish off the chase. And again, beautifully driven on the up. See, that has been the component of the game, and the real components of the game forms proponents, and all these proponents are the mindsets and the tools that really shape you as a batsman. Trinitra shaping him well. So Nalin back on strike. That's smashed away. So Nalin just says, buddy, take up, buddy. Take up all the strike. When you have been in such top touch, why not? Just do the honors. So the number of runs under 48 now. That's nicely played away. Well, Kiran on a few occasions tried this today, but most of the time he found the fielders. But yes, exactly we are getting and these deft touches at angles, 2 runs. You're not able to hear. So that's it. Strong and concretized from Trinitra. 9 gone, 84 for 1. Hello. शुरू हो गया. Yes, what an intent shown here. Eighth run out of 45, except some reprieve after Vikas. Nalin as well. Nalin, the way he has been controlling the offside, especially point, wider of point in front of square, has been simply superb to watch. Leaving it. Well, leaving it. He knows. He will test me outside the off stump. So it really tells how the body of Trinitra is moving. That's beautifully played away. A deep back to point in place. So Ramky Towers, just carrying on the momentum from that first win. That's a good Yorker. That's a very good Yorker. Again, have a look at this. Well, once you know your proponents, just playing it down very nicely with soft hands is so important. So now normally we see the batsmen, once they don't get a boundary, they play with very hard hands. Not to be today. That's what runs do to you under your belt. Allows you to play freely. It's so easy, isn't it? So no pressure on them at all. Just going on about the business. Trinitra moves on to 47 with that single. So we have already had two 50s, 150 from Punit, which was an aggressive one. Oh, that's a wire. That's very well taken from the wicket keeper there. So whatever do you have in your armory, try all along. These all these express count, all these in place. So far so good and disciplined in the extras arena. But you don't want to even concede one. That's it's the extra this. That's gone. Yes, that's a Yorker. Well, Nalin is cleaned up. Well, I believe slightly got too complacent with that. There was more straighter and full from Ankit. So the halfway stayed ends with a wicket. And it's a big fish. Nalin is gone after a good partnership. So is there a break? I wanted to finish the game.
लेट है मेरा इसके
Ideally, he has done his job. A locked in, entertaining innings from Trinidad. It's been 66 in 41. So Ankit trying his best. He's got rid of Nalin and all an important breakthrough of Trinidad. But he has done his job. But a wicket too late. 12 overs, it's 112 for 3. Just another 18 runs away from the second win. So Hriday making his way to the crease. So 112 for 3. So 112 for 3 after 12. But yes, what an innings. It was just a lip smacking innings from Trinitra. Just smack the ball to all the parts of the ground conventionally. Just beated the opposition out of the game today. Simply the difference between the two sides, that man. So I'm very curious. Is that if I create some buzz on dead to the what do you that's true. The wicket keeper is poor. Give up the chase. Yes, he gives up the chase. Although he's chasing, it makes no difference. As the Jazz runs are flowing and tumbling from the bat. Well, I believe it is yes, it is four of the bat. Now just within the 13 distance, another 13 runs away. They often running with the boundary. So the back of the line. So see the contrast between the two matches. Those extra runs are really adding a lot and lot of misery. That is what was the misery for the legends. For how many legends today? That 18 runs which they gave as extra, that is what was the margin of defeat today. But once you get back a settled batsman, so Punit, it was all the responsibility of the rest of the batsmen not really contributing today. Yes, the batsman just trying to play a deft touch there. Sir. So just another 12 away. So that's the end of 13, 118 for 3. There's a clear difference between the two sides has been the batting odyssey. Manish. difference between the openers today. Two openers have been in scintillating touch. Well, he's just be bowling like Bravastikara. This man, very, very similar. Remembering what kind of action he was having. So only 2 runs away. So yes, it's not only up to the openers, but yes, your middle order and that lower middle order of yours has to especially fire. And that's it! With this boundary, the match is over. Yeah, the captain brilliant in the end. Was very, very good with the ball, comprehensive with the bat. Oh, this will do it. This is just the beginning of the opposition. This the comprehensive win. Well, as the match is over, it is inside the 14th over with 40 balls to spare. RAMKY Towers have won very convincingly. But yes, all in all, they've taken a beautiful positive. Trinitra was the man, the difference between the two sides, ideally. Right from the word go, the way he controlled the innings at 66 and 42 was very clear. Especially the body, the wrists, the technique was absolutely top class. Ensured he was staying there till the end. And after that, Vikas was out. Ravi Babu was bowled with Ravi, but after that, Nalin and Trinitra, the partnership was really the difference between the two sides. The construction of the partnership had to be really there, and in the end, Hriday and Wali ensured the match was over. But yes, Virak was a pick of the bowlers, 3 overs, none for 20. Kiran, all the others going expensive today. MVP Engineer going over 14. There's a sorry looking scorecard. Once you want to bowl those short ball, all loose balls coming to the Arsenal.